Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Aethermancer. CDX wishes you a happy 2026, the year of Aethermancer, because throughout this entire year there will be major content updates. I double-checked the roadmap, and I think the game is slated to exit early access at the end of the year, maybe the beginning of 2027, depending on how things go. You know, game development can always be delayed. But we've done pretty much everything there is currently to do. We have all of the meta stuff. There are some decorations left to unlock, and I'm missing like 6 shiny units, but we have all the monsters. We've beaten Mythic difficulty. I've seen pretty much all of the monster types. So I'm thinking this will be the last run until the next update, which will introduce a new player class and more monsters. So that'll be a lot of fun whenever that happens in Q1 of 2026. I imagine development is spinning back up after all the holidays. So for now, let us begin our final run on Mythic difficulty. And I thought today we would check out the other type that was updated. In the second quality of life patch, of course, they introduced Thros. I would love to find his variant in this run if we can get lucky. But they also updated the critical and the force types to better differentiate them. Last time, Camellia, Thros, and somebody else absolutely crushed the run as a critical focus run. So I thought today we would take a look at force. And I thought we would start off with a new character, or rather a character I haven't used yet, the Scorpion, Sercat. Sercat's judgment or trait is Judgment, which is an aura. Whenever one or more shielded allies gets attacked, triggers poison on the enemy and applies force to the attacked allies. So his type of poison shield force, he kind of uses all of them. So we have a lot of options on how we want to kind of incorporate or build out this monster with his synergies. He is Earth and Wind. His starting perk is he has +2 shield generator. That's pretty cute. He begins with the Foul Shield, a 1 Earth ability that shields target ally for 2/3 and applies 3 poison to a random enemy. He also has the Crystal Smash, which is 1 Earth, 1 Wind, 2/4 Wind Earth damage against target enemy, applies poison. So I think this build is probably going to devolve into a poison build, if I'm being completely honest. But those are my favorite types to build. And of course, I know exactly the name that I want for this character. We're going to have to name him in a second. Name her in a second, because Sercat is going to receive the name... I don't think this whole thing will fit. Scorpioness Najka. It did fit, wow. That is one of the bosses from Dark Souls 2. She's basically a wannabe Quelaag, but not everyone can be Quelaag. Oh, we could go straight into the... okay. Now, we did use... It was Robin. That's what it was. Was it? I think we used Robin recently. But the baseline Robin is a Force character. Belphegor. It was probably Lifebinder. And you're critical. I imagine critical and Force do have some cute Maverick skills. Do we want to bring back Pterodactyl? We haven't seen Pterodactyl in a hot minute. We need a fire water character, which we do not possess. Let's try Pterodactyl. Let's give it a shot. I believe the shiny Pterodactyl is exactly the same as the regular Pterodactyl. So we're focusing on terror and we're healing and we're doing all sorts of cute things. Not very synergistic, but I did save my roll. And of course, we can always replace Pterodactyl. Oh! I mean, oh! I almost walked into them. Now, of course, we do have all of the shinies from this biome, except for, of course, the new one. We do not have any water attacks, so I'm not sure why I went after him. Him being the Tatzelwurm. My goat. I suppose we can start working on Ymir's business. Ymir's a character that I would like to add to our roster here. I could capture this character. I don't know if this will work. Well, it's not going to work that way. I could capture Ymir. Nope, he's going to die. I was going to say I could capture Ymir to ensure he shows up at the next shrine. That's one of our modifiers now. But, surely... Wow. Okay, I overreacted a little bit. But healing was better than losing my one resurrection, I think. Okay. So far, rough start. But that's okay. If I were playing to win, I probably would have taken Lifebinder. But I'm pretty sure we used that in the last build. Avoid meteorites. We'll go ahead and give this to the Scorpioness because I know she'll always be here. And we'll go Earth, just, you know, setting the stage for some poison. Dedication. Oh, hello. You want to talk? Okay. You know, I always like to collect bugs under the little crawlies, but that circuit, it just seems wrong for it to be so big. Of course, you're not scared at all of turning your back on its big, sharp stinger. No, I'm not. I do quite like the 2 skills we have on the Scorpioness. And I don't mind Pterodactyl starting skills as well, so I guess we'll just take a YOLO XP. Not the best start, but that's okay. Every 100 healing of your allies applies 2 power to each ally up to once per combat. For every 50 healing, it generates 1 wild ether. Oh dear. We rolled all heals. It's like not... I would have taken any of the other 2 traits. I could go auto heal, I guess. Okay, we'll take this for now. We're operating under the assumption that Pterodactyl is not going to be with us for all that long. But if he is, it wouldn't be the end of the worlds. Go ahead and shields. You. We'll get Mr. Richard T. Oh. Did we crit? What happened there? I actually wanted to be attacked because it would have triggered my shield, but... Najka. Good stagger. The Terror could really help us out with our damage output. Because if I had to guess, we're not going to have a lot of that. Well, we currently don't. We may someday. But presently, we do not have a lot of damage output. I think Pterodactyl will wrap this up. And then we'll shield with the Scorpioness. That will inflict poison. Maybe we can tank this better. Ow. Okay. Well, let's wrap this up, shall we? See you, Mr. Richard D. Packer. So I guess the question now is, are we going to lean more into shields? On dedicated support action, applies 1 force to each ally. On crit from an ally, shields them for 3. Instead of shields on allies vanishing at the start of your turn, half of all shields are retained. Okay. This is very good. Whenever 1 or more shield allies gets attacked, we're going to take Permafrost. I've been offered Barricade in the first biome. I have to take it. 1 does not walk away from Barricade. Let's say hello to the night. So we're going to be looking for shield synergies. That may lead to some repeats here, because there aren't many shield characters. Hello, Richard D. Packer, speaking of. These 2 shields. Do we bring in Shiny Kuka? I kind of want to reroll. I have 1 monster in mind, but if I don't hit it, Shiny Kuka is an excellent choice. Our damage is a little low. I guess we could leave it all to Pterodactyl. as suspicious as that is. I want to just make clear the safe choice here, I think, is Richard D. Pecker for the shield here. But I think we're bringing in Shiny Kuka. I want to try Shiny Kuka. I want to greed too. No, let's bring in Shiny Kuka. Let's see how this works out. Alright, Shiny Kuka. I'm putting a lot of faith in you. I believe that you will make this better. I think this is going to develop into a poison build. Alright. So we'll start with a water totem. We can break that. Good job, Kuka. Thanks for the sidekick. And then we can shield Pterodactyl. A lot of damage, but a lot of free force we got out of that. Quite a lot is coming at Pterodactyl. I don't like it. So go ahead and shield him. Then we can just kill this. Courtesy of Kuka. Use Ottawa to death? No. Alright. What a weird build we've started with, but I think there's something here. I'm not sure what, but I think something is. And you know what? If there isn't, if I am mistaken, we saved our reroll. So I guess I'm just gonna high shield up and see what happens. Okay. I don't like the poison. I like my vast reserve of force that we're working with here. So that's about it. We'll seal up. Sure. I was wondering why he breaks. It's because of Kuka. Good job, Kuka. Unfortunately, there's nothing for her to do. Because everyone has a friend. So I guess we'll just shield ourselves. There you go. We'll top you off. I guess we're looking for some spicy summons. Here's how I think this is going to play out. He has 6 dodge. Ugh. Okay. You know what else would have been good here? Lady Vosh. The Naga would have been fun. Okay. This is a far cry from our previous build where I just ran everything over. Whenever a buff is applied to this monster... Maybe I should have gone the Psychic for Kuka, but... Applying Force onto the Scorpioness also works in my book. You have a Whoppertinger. Does your Whoppertinger linger? I think go for one of the doggos, because the Whoppertinger can be poisoned. Okay, attacks all across the board. Kaboom. Wonder why that did, why did your attack do a wind, Koka? Was it just following up the element that the sidekick triggered? Or was the triggered sidekick? That's how you say that. Most curious. I think we'll be able to... Well, yeah, now especially. I was gonna say, how the heck is that thing dying? What is our damage output? Turns out the answer is high. I think it's better to remove the damage of that thing. Oh, Pterodactyl has some innate evasion. That's good. Oh. Free damage is free damage, you know what I mean? Screw the water totem. Let's go, Lancing. Heals target ally for 2/3. Target generates 1 random ether free action. Jewel Cutter. 4/2. I believe this means this is 4 2-damage attacks. And if it crits, it deals an additional 4 damage. You have Cutting Wind. Free action. 1/1 wind against... That's weird. How much? So he has 25% crit, 15% evasion. Okay. I don't mind Energy Charm, but we're going to reroll here. Well, that's not what I expected to see on Pterodactyl, but what if this is what we do? I do really enjoy Volcanic Unity. Hellfire Bolt is also a great, just big old damage dump, but we don't have a lot of Terra applications. Lightning Assault carried us in the previous run, but we're not really stacking bleeding, but maybe we just take it, because that's 35% crit chance, big damage. Damage is what we need. For every 3 wind ether consumed by allies, apply Psychic to self. Whenever an ally triggers Sidekick, shields both attackers for 3. On attack, allied minions gain +1 damage, +1 healing, and +1 shielding until end of turn. Can stack. On... Huh. Triggers on any attack. I'm assuming any attack from Kuka, right? I'm leaning towards Joint Protection. Just because it's more shielding. We could also go Leader of Minions. Like, if we lean into the Maverick summons, they're very strong. Like Wisp and Salamander and whatnot. If we lean into them, I don't think we'd get Salamander in this run. That's for burning. But, you know, if we did. Tusidix, our savior. Zanre, Kifa, Sly Dog Jack, and Leaf. We got some money and we cleansed some corruption. I was gonna say, this wall feels fake. Please. He was stuck. She was stuck. Excuse me, Scorpioness. You found me again. Congratulations. Yes, yes, your witty tongue. What's up? Rare Talisman, health +10. Ooh. The Ocarina on support action heals the ally with the lowest health. Minion, those minions so many count as support actions, right? Yeah. I would love to put the Talisman on the Scorpioness, but I think the Ocarina is what we're doing. We should look for a legendary Ocarina for Kuka. I guess we're doing a minion build for her. The synergies aren't synergizing. The brain isn't braining. I'm scared of these. Need a little bit more fire. I suppose Coca can have it. Oh. I think just has a bone to pick with her. Boom! Alright. Who wants another lance? I mean, I could use that wind to just kill this. Okay. Bye, Felicia. It did kind of feel like a waste of my, my sidekick, but magnifique. I got what I wanted. I guess we should try and find more ways to add sidekick, huh? Because I think that's how we're going to scale up the minions. Are we really doing a minion build? How on earth did this come about? Applies 2 force to self. Shields all allies for 5. It deals damage to all enemies equal to the amount of shield on this monster. Probably not good enough. Shields target ally for 2/4. Applies 2 force and cleanses. This is a slightly more effective shield. Wasn't really what I had planned for the Scorpioness, but that is a very powerful ability. I've been doing a lot of runs without cleanse, and it kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie. Well, you all know where we're going here. What do we want from the Aether Spring? Probably experience, right? Who's in the box? Alright. I think I have to do it, team. Farewell, Pterodactyl. Our build is complete. We are full synergies. On attack, deal a hit with damage equal to half this shield's or this monster's shield rounded up. Corruption cleanse +2 at the end of your turn if this monster has less than 8 shields. Shields self equal to the difference. At the start of your turn, shields all allies for 2. Triggers 1 more time with allies in less than 50% health. This is going to synergize very well with our trait. Those were all very good, though. So Umir, we've never used Shiny Umir before, but he is the tanky boy, the goat, and has poison. Extra gold, cleanse corruption. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to go for the extra gold. I'm going to go full cocky. I have never done like a proper shield build, and I think this is the moment. Because shields will protect our health from corruption. Which is the Blessed Pond. It is the Blessed Pond, okay? Is this equivalent exchange? It is. I'm finally at the stage where I can give Aether Crystals for gold. So mote it be. Alrighty, team. I'm so excited. Now, I did get rid of a bunch of our damage with this exchange. But I think we're going to be big chillin'. What are your starting abilities again? Shield and redirect, and then the Crystal Smash. Okay, cool. So I think we can get rid of our other shield now. Oh. Yeah. Yes, it does appear to be attacks from Kuka. So if we can find more ways to apply Sidekick, we can get better minions. I think we're just going to give this to Najka. Come on in, Sam, and welcome to the jam. Alright. I made a choice there. When did that guy die? Wait, what happened? Amir, what's your passive? Whenever damage is dealt to this monster's shield, it deals a combined earth-mid attack to the attacker for that much damage. Oh, cute. I think he's dead. I think the lances bring this home. Even though I have no water attack still. I think it's fine. Cool. Well, our XP is all over the place. But we should be able to spend a rather copious amount of gold towards YOLO XP. This thing scares me. I fear no man. This thing. That thing scares me. I quite enjoyed this. Although I will admit that, unfortunately, I'm using a lot of Wind Ether to summon it. There are a few passes for the minion tree that we can make use of here. Could be good. That's so funny. I think we can kill the Shucks. Okay. We're so close to greatness. So close, and yet so far. But we'll get there. How much ether do we have? We have enough ether. So I'm going to attack this thing. Be redirected. And then I'm going to attack this thing. Or maybe I just shield here. That's what we'll do. I need to think differently. Oh, shit! I'm on fire. I'm on a lot of fire. Huh. Everything is on fire. Just because of sheer health differences, we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to beat the crap out of you. Cool. Okay. You know, Richard D. Packer, respects. Respects. Like 3 cleanse is pretty pathetic in front of that, isn't it? Target generates 5 random ether, but sacrifices the minion attached to target ally with the lowest essence. Hey, it's Kami. Summons minion Kami with 4 essence to target ally. Kami, ether +1, deals action 1/1 wild damage against target enemy. Deals 1 additional damage for each 2 ether of any elements. Done. So we might actually be looking at a witch play here. We'll be buffing the Scorpioness with 5 health. We're all pretty much in the same category of health. That looks nice. Bouse. There are only 2 enemies here. Is it a merchant's? I have 68 gold after spending 20. I guess there are only 2 minions here. 2 battles, excuse me. So this is either a... Whoops. This is either a witch play to reroll Kuka's lance, or a merchant play try and get some good gear. I think I'll be fine against the first boss. What's in the box? I was really considering Gwahir the Windlord, but Gwahir the Windlord kind of just destroyed his other run. Aw, it's not Shiny Thros. I wasn't expecting to be, let's be honest. So... I think Kami is probably better than the Wind Lance. If I could find, like, a Water Lance, I'd be happier, I think, taking it. What's up? If that's your turn, you like to keep your round sure is big. If I touch a monster of my own, I would just have it carry around my stuff all day. Maybe it could even carry me around when I'm sleepy. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. Goka. Find me something better. Heals all allies for 2x5, generates water, fire, wind, ether. Well, that's nice. Applies 2 sidekick. Target ally generates wind, 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 ether. Applies sidekick to self. Reactivates target ally. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Cool. We're a little low level here. I feel like, did I miss a minion? Alright. This boss can be really scary. What am I missing? I need fire? Huh. Team? We're all the same element. That's a... minor problem. Alright, well. Shield myself. Bonk. Alright. So the reason why I think Kami is better than the Lance is that Kami is wild damage, so it can affect any posture, and it scales. So I will be summoning Kami on myself. Adorable little thing, isn't it? Oh. So if we can get a bunch of ether generation... Oh, I made a slight mistake. It's fine. If I can get a bunch of ether generation, then we can have a lot of Kamis out, and they can all be doing giga damage, which I think is the goal. Who wants this? I don't think it matters in the end. Do I just double shield here? I might. Cool. You can do it, Amir. I believe in you. Don't purge me, bitch. Ugh. Alright. Heal up Amir. Now... we'll put the water totem on Najka. I kind of want to get rid of my my many weaknesses, but I think we just stack poison for now. Oh, Volcanic Guard. That's fine. We can do a full support turn, can't we? I think we can. Why are you retaliating? What did I do? I would love to heal myself. Who's he gonna retaliate against? No one! I think we reactivate Najka here. Because I think she needs to shield up the boy. We have one heal left. I could just do nothing here. Here, we'll just shield up. I've retaliated my own. Did he just take 23 damage? I think he did. Very nice. Do you think I can kill him? I don't know why, but I believe I can. I really need, I can't. So here's what we'll do instead. Full shield, we'll even heal. Heal up Kami. A little bit of overheal, or wasted heal there, but we'll just shield up, do what we can. Hopefully we don't use our Death Defy. Nice! The counter damage on Ymir. Crit damage +2. Wow, that's an interesting upgrade for the Scorpioness, but I'll take it. Shields all allies for 3x3. Cleanses 3 debuffs from all allies. Applies redirect to self. Deal damage against target enemy. Applies redirects. I do really like Shoot Snow Charm. It might be Winter Guard. I kind of regret the Petal Shield choice. What if we... I have a lot of rerolls. We'll just take Winter Guard. Winter Guard's good. Undedicated support action heals target ally for 3, shields them for 3, and applies 2 force to them. On to win action for any ally, shields the ally for 4. Debuffs deal 4 more damage against enemies. Oof. I mean, Reinforce is so strong. This is a Force talent, huh? I don't have anyone dealing damage. Can we talk about that? No one is doing damage. We're gonna go Fatal Upkeep. Someone needs to deal damage. Like the Chromatic Scroll. I mean, I guess our damage is coming from Ymir countering. So, like, maybe it was Reinforced and just keep spamming support skills onto Ymir to have him counter to break them beneath the Endless Tide. I don't know. Cleanse one debuff and applies temporary power. Initial shield. Okay. Can we talk about why these are all shit? This is probably better. I mean, maybe Ymir can have this. I think we'll just give it to Kufa, though. The drum is fantastic. And you can have the Ocarina. There you go. Great. YOLO? YOLO? The one person I didn't want it to go to. When a minion is summoned on another ally, summons a copy of it attached to this monster. Both of them have half of the essence rounded up. Triggers up to once per turn. Synchronous Majesty. When you reach 5 ether of the same element, purges one enemy ether of the same element, applies power to self, triggers up to once per element per combat. I'm going to reroll here. As long as this monster is psychic, other allies gain +2 damage. Whenever an allied minion is summoned or dies, applies 1 force to its attached monster and shields them for 3. I like this. This monster generates consume ether. Or fear summoning. Let's go. I did say this was going to be a force build. Item. I do really like the knight. I just bought a whole bunch of artifacts, so I don't think we need to visit our Aethermancer friends. Okay. Hello. We can upgrade the Scorpion. So this all goes to upgrading it a tier. It doesn't... Initial sidekick? What did this turn into? I picked the drum. So cleanses 2 debuffs and applies 1 temporary power to target ally. We have initial shield, and we get initial sidekick. So we get +2 sidekick. Nice. I still want to find more sidekick, but... I am missing that. Perfecto. I was to say, I'm missing something here. I believe I can... This is so greedy. I was gonna say, I think I can just do it this way. Yeah. Whatever, we'll just attack. Nice. Shiny Shaggoth. Holy shit. What was that damage? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to play the game for a second. Tank Ether Power. Wow, that's all fantastic. Okay. So I think I just bash this guy's head in. And then I just reactivate and do it again. Cool. Are you shielding? What are you doing? Okay. Did 2 damage. Okay. I think we will go ahead and redirect here. Do I just... Is this a full shield angle? I think it is. Let's see how much damage Ymir can do if he just literally threw defense. No offense whatsoever. All D. Alright, let's see. 21? Rude. 21 again? I mean, that's not too shabby. I'm of the sneaking suspicion, though, that our damage did not follow us up to this tier. You know what I'm saying? Pick it up what I'm putting down. Great. Break beneath the endless tide. I guess it was better for this to copy Kami and not be able to do anything than to copy, like, the Wind Lance and actually hurt me. Is that backwards logic? Maybe. Am I going to make it work? Yes. Okay. Lol. Am I really doing a Thorns build? Is that what this is really coming down to? I have a feeling it is. Okay, whenever reader is blighted, this monster shield suffer 7. Poison no longer triggers at the start of the turn. Poison damage is doubled. Oh, incubation. This is so powerful, but it needs an activator. But the way I'm playing, I think True Grit is just the correct choice, but Incubation is so strong. Do you think if you pick Incubation, there's like some back-end code that's like, hey, he has Incubation, throw him an activator? I lose a lot of damage right now if I take this, though. I think True Grit is the answer for now, though it pains me. And remember, you can never have more shields than half your maximum HP, so... We're kind of at a point where I might just be shielding so much that as long as I apply redirect, I hit the cap. Used to deal water damage. I don't deal water damage. Okay. Oh. Now we're done. Okay. Oh, cool. You don't have to worry about much here. Thank you, Kami. See, I knew that was good for something. I don't have enough ether to really funnel it, but it's been fun so far. Of course, by funnel, I mean fun, duh. Could just put that there. We'll play the video game. Let's see. So there's 7, 3, 6. Hey, look, we capped. I was right. Boom. 26. That's not too shabby. There might be a Thorns in the work here. Don't set me on... Ooh, this is going to hurt quite a lot. I mean, I might be able to break him, but... I could break one of them, right? Surely. Yeah. No. Not enough either! I believe both are going to Ymir, so we'll just shield him up. And hope it all works out. He has 80 HP functionally. Oh, yeah. I really need to cast this on him. Because he's going to take so much damage. Where's all my ether? Thoughts? Am I just tanking this to the face? I think I am. There you go. I could end them both. Here. No damage. No damage, please, and thank you. Okay. So I'm trying to think of what we need to really make this build work. And the answer, I think, is a combination of things. It wouldn't be bad, I think, to have one of those attacks that deals damage based on the shields. I turned one of them away earlier, but now we're really shielding. Hello. Shields target ally for 2/5, shields all allies for 3, applies 3 force to all allies. I quite like this. Shield itself for 2/3, 1/14 earth damage against target enemy, deals additional damage equal to the amount of shield on this monster. Hey! Then there's toxic healing, which would be a trigger. We didn't take incubate though. That's a weird trigger, I'm not gonna lie. So Najka does have a number of shields on her. Is it enough for Stonefist to really do that much more? Also, the wording here does not suggest that it increases the poise damage. And that's so much earth. I think Diamond Shield is probably the play. This is both offense and defense. We're going to give this bonus out to Ymir because he's kind of face tanking everything. Hey! My friends. You found me again, as usual. Congratulations. Yes, yes, your witty tongue. Well, at least we've gotten something out of this. I'm a little worried about the pterodactyls. Probably should have focused on them, because I don't deal fire damage. Oh no! Well, I hope you're ready, Ymir. Yes, this is about to turn into big ol' damage. Ooh, fire shield. Cute. He took 14 there. He took 15. Okay. I can redirect one attack. I can also prevent... Okay, so we Winter Guard, for sure, I think. And then... you do this. For sure. Coco joins. I might have been a little overeager with Kami. I don't have the ether generation to support it. I am now discovering, regrettably. Oh, that actually worked out so well. I like perfectly tanked that. You can't keep getting away with this. Who needs the other ethers? We just need water. Okay. I could cleanse the terror. Let's go, Amir. I gave you the water shield. You can do it. Wait, he's actually doing it. This is gonna hurt. He's actually doing it, though. How'd you get a reset? Bullshit. Wait, I'm actually doing it. Wait, how is this working? I'm actually doing a Thorns build. Huh. I am mildly in shock. Surely this can't keep working. Surely this is going to fall off at some point. Huh. You know, I quite like the shield totem. I was foolish to disregard it so early on. Oh, hey. A lance. It might be a good idea to get dissolve. Dissolve might be the play. Hold on, I'm thinking. So we can put the water shield, and then when its essence is low, we can dissolve it. And then we might be able to fund Kami and anything else our heart desires. Could we roll here? What would I be looking for? I'm not sure. The way I just played this, I feel like dissolve would go a long way. Well, hello. Viral Bloomgarden. This would be so good if I picked up Incubate. It would be. Here's that shielding attack I was talking about. I don't think I can do... I have 3 redirect skills with Volcanic Guard. But I kind of want to do it. It's like a pure Thorns thing. Deal damage to target enemy equal to the amount of shield in this monster. I feel like Glacier Shield is the play. Because we are very easily getting to cap shields. But Thorns. Thorns. I'm a Thorn. I'm gonna do it. I have to meme it up. This can be our final episode for a while. Heals the ally with the debuff cleanse. Okay, sure. Yeah. What is this run? What is happening? Hey, there's Break. This is definitely the strangest run I've done in a long time. The fact that it's still working is kind of boggling my mind. Generate 1. More wind. Just all the winds. Limitless wind. Double book. The concern here is I just don't do... I just don't do damage. It's a minor problem. Wait, what? Oh. Cool. So this should do quite a lot of damage. Because we deal his passive damage, and then we also deal volcanic guard damage. Yeah. Which can also trigger Sidekick. It also triggers the Guardian Totem. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, science time. So, if we now dissolve this... We have a lot of random ether. Now... we need to, like, full... So you're gonna do this. And then you're gonna do this. If we start with you. I could retaliate here, but I think it's better for me to protect the team. Because this is double AoE. Okay, let's see. This is full shields. Literally maximum full shields. Wait, these books are about to pop off. I might die here. Wow. That went pretty well. Okay, so our new problem. The book. Holy shit. Is there a world where I survive this? It seems very unlikely. I'm gonna try it. Why not? I don't have enough ether. I don't think. I mean, there's nothing I could do about this, right? I'm not targeting anybody. Can I be able to stop this book in the front? Not enough shields. We attack, we refresh. I won't be able to. I don't have enough ether for this. I guess I can dissolve. Okay, hold on. We can dissolve this to see what ether we get. Now we can play this. We can refresh. Cool. We can stop one. We'll see if this is enough to survive the rest of this shit. Alright. Come on, Scorpioness, don't die. Oh, that was a really bad sequencing. Okay. We're alive! Holy shit. Not gonna lie, mentally I was kind of like, well, back to the drawing board. I was ready for it. We can do this to cleanse. Get some shielding. And we can do this. And then we hopefully don't die. Who has lower HP? This is so funny. They're just breaking beneath Ymir's tide. Again, not very effective, but very funny. Okay. There. I am in mild disbelief that we did that. I survived torrential onslaught after torrential onslaught. How do we turn that into damage? I'll come back to this. That's all I need to know. If I can somehow turn this into damage, we are so in. I'm really not sure. The incubate would be a great way. We'll just start with this. Keep it simple. I have 100 hit points. Alright, well. Get started. No. I mean, we're not on a timer like with the books, but the Shagath can still do quite a lot. All the attacks are going at Emir. I should have done this first. I didn't have quite enough to get all of his buffs going, but he got quite a few. Okay. He needs a way to retaliate from this. And I mean, he has so much force that he can't really use. Do I have enough ether for this? 1, 2, I do not. 1, 2, I do? He has 2 redirects. 1. I'm shocked this is gonna work. Look at all that ether! I'm not sure what triggered that, but I'm not going to ask questions. I will break him if I can, which I appear to be able to. Cool. Let's go, Emir. Double damage! The interaction between the water totem and the volcanic retaliate is so good. Because it means between every single attack he can refresh him with the shields. It's very strong. I do wish I got to dissolve it instead of it disappearing, but it just is. I do feel like a lot of this run has been very experimental for me. And that's my excuse for why everything has gone to shit. That sequencing was very not fortunate. Uh-oh. Oh, we have 3 redirects. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. I have 4. Beautiful. I actually killed him before he got to do it again. That is surprisingly good. Alright. Respect. Respect. Oh. This is so very different than every other playthrough I've done. And somehow it's working. Have 15 damage absorbed by shield on this monster. Generate wild ether. Ah, this monster. Wind action from any ally shields the ally for 4. On earth action from any ally applies poison to each enemy. Is it this? Might be a reroll here. Dedicated support action applies 1 force and 1 sidekick. Ooh, sidekicking the Scorpioness could be good. Force stacks on allies now only apply to the first hit of each attack. Allies deal +2 crit damage for every stack of force on them. Oh. Huh. Allies with 7 or more shield gain +1 damage and +50% critical hit chance. We do have a lot of shields. I feel like the Scorpioness is attacking a lot. Go with the tactical shields. I feel like I'm trying to force bulwark here. Is this equivalent exchange again? Oh. Nice. I don't need their crystals. A rebirth? Ooh. Well, this has to go. Do I dare? Rebirth. This is where the Mephistopheles is out of the picture. It wasn't pretty doing it that way, but it works. Unfortunately, Najka's just going to tank this damage. Oh. Just kidding. I thought that attack was going up. Alright, Aether. Okay, we'll do it this time. Look at all those shields I can put on myself. We're gonna just smack the Mephistopheles while I can. Oh. Break beneath the endless tide. The mirror might fall here. Oh, that was close. That was good. Is good. Okay. Is he good? I think he is. We'll top him off. And I'll even heal him just in case. Just in case. You never know. You never know. I'm pretty tempted. It's going bot, and then it's being radar. Okay. I'm pretty tempted by this rebirth circle. I'm thinking of rebirthing Kuka. But maybe we rebirth the Scorpioness. She's really not doing anything. I mean, she's currently all of my damage, which is most certainly something. But I wonder if I could make her something more. I'm really thinking it's Kuka. And try and like lean all the way into the sidekick feature. More so than the summoning feature. Although I feel like Kami has a lot of potential, I just feel like it's not being met. When an allied minion is summoned, applies 1 poison to all enemies. When an allied minion dies, triggers poison. Minion damage +2, minion limit +1. When this monster summons a minion, deals a 4 damage hit of the minion's elements to all enemies. Well, summon mastery makes me happy. I think talk to summoning is good enough. Every 15 damage absorbed by shield generates wild ether. Well, hello there. Okay, so if we were... I skipped the care package, didn't I? It was in the other floor. No, it was over here. Haha! Gwyn, Karam, Hector Von Seton, and Pole. Thank you. So if we rebirth Kulka, what are we losing? I feel like we have the minion stuff. We just... We could lose Temporal Borealis, which is kind of... goated. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I believe, Kulka. I believe that you can become a better version of yourself. Let's go. You can be the best version of you. On action, if it was this monster's second action of the same turn, generate wild ether. That is sidekick supports. What about the third action and the fourth action? If this monster has not used a free action in its turn yet, it can use any summoning action as a free action. Whenever Psychic is applied to this monster, generate 1 random ether. Oh, these are all so much better already. I really like Quicken Summoning. Did we reset to our starting stuff? We did. If I have enough ether, Quicken Summoning is so strong. I think we'll start with that. Wind Totem, Kami, or Fortify. Heals target ally for 2/2. Applies to essence to the minions attached. Do we want to stick with Kami? I do like Kami. But I don't have a... Well, now I have some ether generation. Take Kami. Could be silly. When this monster summons a minion, deals a 4 damage hits. Summoning. Whenever this ally triggers Sidekick, shields both attackers for 3. I will go summon Mastery. There's Temporal Borealis. Every turn generates Wild Ether. At the end of your turn, consumes Wild Ether and deals a 3 damage hit to this monster for each. We do want to be stacking. 3 Wind Ether applies Psychic to self. We are using a lot of wind. Reroll here. We'll go Ether Cycle. Okay. Witch, perfect. So the Witch can help us refine Kuka a little bit more. Like, I think we just drop the Wind Lance again. I really need to not use wind because we were using it on everybody. What do you want now? It's so awesome to see your monsters shielding themselves to keep them out of harm. That way, corruption can't touch them at all, which should help in the long run. Defense is the best offense, I always say. I say the opposite. Applies 2 psychic to target ally, generates wild or wind ether. I mean, okay. All right, shiny bitch. Let's go. Okie dokie. Tied to the void is water. I normally ignore this. I'm already thinking. So if I do... Alright, here's what we'll do. I'm going to immediately trigger the Tide to the Void. But I'm doing it for a good reason. My brain's hurting. Am I really going to trigger it again? Probably shouldn't. Oh. Alright, let's see how much damage you do. You shouldn't do much turn 1. Because of, age, yeah. I think a lot of his damage comes from the aging mechanic. The problem with Kami... Oh, it's wind now? Well, you can just... Let's just generate all the ether. Just give it all to me. Boop. We're all contributing to this. Break beneath the endless tide. Thank you for the wind ether. The wild ether, excuse me. What is even happening anymore? It's fire. I'm a fire laser. Okay. Winter Guard. That was consumed. This is a free action. I'm just going to give him infinite ether, apparently. It's kind of where we're at. Okay, sure. We've had our purging fun. We should be able to tank this. This is the new ability for the shiny Cthulhu. No. Oh, that's unfortunate. He's not going to do that every turn, is he? Ooh. Alright. Heal up Amir. I'm thinking. Here's my free action. Here's my full shielding. And I think we'll top it off with myself as well. And then I think you are just going to reset. Najka. Who is going to buff herself even more. And apply poison. There you go. Let's hope I can tank all this. That's quite a lot of damage. We did retaliate quite well. We got some sidekicks, some bonus shielding, some kamis. Ooh, okay, big hit. But I think that's GG. Lol, no. Well, this was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed this. This went well. I still don't know if this is enough to beat the final boss, but it was fun beating Cthulhu this way. I don't have any of, like, the mitigation tools that I tend to have, like weakness or purging or whatnot, but this was fun. There's a Rotor Glacier Shield could be fine here, but I think the health is just good enough. Oh, hey! Welcome to level 7, Koka. Fawn. Grants +5 health, action, heals self for 2/3, then deals earth water damage to target enemy equal to 10% of the attached monster's current health rounded up. I'm sorry, what? Huh. Earth water damage to target enemy equal to 10% of the attached monster's current health rounded up. I think we do more with our current action. Because we have the minion mastery, Jewel Charm's not very helpful for Koka. I think I am just max healthing here. Wow. Okay. What a wild run. Very nice. Hmm. Do you think we should belt Najka? It could be Emir, maybe. We'll belt Najka. Buy a monster soul. Buy another chromatic scroll. That's a special tool that'll help us later. I think this orb will be good too. Okay. Thanks, boy. We're gonna gamble. I visited the night 3 times. And 2 of those times has been ignoring the Aethermancer friend. Alright, most of the minions I'm missing are from this biome. We've gotten 1 today, which is already more than I thought I would. Where's my friends? That's not my friends. Okay. Oh, this is going to be very painful. Okay. We'll start with the wind ritual. We'll AoE buff ourselves. I don't even know to begin here. So we'll start with Nixie. Sorry, Nixie. I have a feeling that this is one of those builds that makes it to the end, like, makes it to the final stage, but can't cross the finish line. You know what I'm saying? Fucking ow. Ah! Shit. That's how I feel right now. We'll see if I'm accurate. If my feelings are not misplaced. Alright, max shields. He literally cannot have more. If he tried. Thankfully, I can bring Nixie out of this picture, so that's nice. I like she was doing a lot of damage. There go all my shields. Thankfully, we did get quite the boon out of it. Wow. We did a lot of damage there. I'm actually very impressed. For what it's worth. Why do I feel like I'm die? Probably because I am. Kami is too expensive. Okay. That's all I've gotten out of this so far. Kami is too expensive. I can actually just delete one of these units. Can I? Is this not lying to me? I might get deleted instead. Oh, I see how this works. It didn't die. I was deceived. I lived at 1. Oh no, Terra's gonna proc 2. I'm gonna die. Here goes my free resurrection. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy shit. What the actual fuck? This is what a proper build looks like, Fabe. It's Ogre team. This is the end. This is it. I see no way out from here. I just didn't deal enough damage. No damage mitigation, no purging, no poise breaking, just memeing all the way to the sun. Icarus flew too close, and I failed to listen to his lesson. Is there any way out of this? I really don't think so. She's exactly dead, assuming that sequences work the way I think they do. Which they don't. They do. Surely I'm not alive here. Huh. Surely no. I'll use the hourglass instead of the flask because this is the first combat and I've used all of the flask charges. That can't be legal. Poison's gonna start taking away at us. Well... Okay. I'm trying to cleanse as fast as I can. We're all on Wild Aether now. How am I still alive? Did I actually survive this? That can't be right. I can't miss. Let me see the scripts. What just happened? How did I do that? Why are we still here? This might be helpful. What is... Okay. Alright. Yeah, sure. No, we're fine. The blade. Bury the blade. Healing +1. Evasion +10%. Evasion +10%. Wow. You know, I really like this belt, but this might be the play for Najka. You know who it would have been the play for? Pterodactyl. Okay. We'll throw it away. It doesn't feel good throwing it away. And I like how when I don't need it, I find it. I can get rid of the Naga pretty quickly, I think. I've had like 3 instances this run where mentally I was ready to resign and just start over. And yet I keep somehow, some way, I keep pulling it back. Is this not a free action? Huh. Okay. This might hurt a little bit. I almost killed the Naga. Rude. Okay. Well. I've learned a lot, team. I'm not sure that all I've learned is good, but I have learned a lot. I think I pressed the wrong button. Let's take 2 and 2. I'll have just enough. Cool. Kaboom! Okay. We'll help out Kuka a bit if we can. I wish I was offered Electrical Jolt. I really like that ability. So for what I'm learning is that I really hate the Medusa. That's kind of where my brain's going right now. But we did claim victory. So, I mean... Can I complain? Yes, I can. Should I complain? Possibly no. Huh. Najka's almost to the next worthiness level. I'm in disbelief, honestly. Either spring? I don't think we can take the cook. There you are. Upgrade the drum. Alright. Psychic damage +1. This drum was taken from a common item to an epic. On support action, cleanse 4 debuffs and apply 1 temporary power. Initial shield +5, initial sidekick, psychic damage +1. Wow. What a run. I have so much corruption already. You know what's crazy? I was right that I have so much shielding that I feel like I won't really need the water cleansing. Like, my shielding is insane. Okay, this is not a free action. But the final biome just does that much damage that it doesn't matter. But Amir is really being a tanky boy. I'm very proud of him. Aquatic armor. Look at them. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Well, I'm definitely getting rid of you. Okay. Catch. The Naga, of course, evades attacks when it has force. Kaboom! Those are we need lightning shields. He has a lot of force. Look at these little scorpions trying to be intimidating. I wish I had another AoE shielding so I could really stack up this ability. Maybe that's something we should look for. So, in the meantime. Up. This poison is nothing compared to the Medusa that we face. The Medusa Nixie combo just really threw me out the... Threw me for a loop there. Brick. Beneath the endless tide. Hang on. Boop. Oh, Emir, my goat. Defense +1. Oh, that's your final upgrade. Okay. When an ally minion is summoned, applies 1 poison to all enemies. Force now stacks. Reroll. When this monster has force, it gains +2 defense and takes 1 less corruption from enemy attacks. That seems good. Win action from any ally shields. You know, we might never get as much value out of this as we are right now. Whenever an ally minion is summoned or dies, applies 1 force attached monster shields them for 3. I don't think I'll ever get that much. When you reach 5 ether of the same element, generates 2 additional ether of the same element and applies 1 force. Right 3 win either consumed by eyes applied sidekick. I think I'm going to take the sidekick thing. Although, what do I have now? I've already forgotten. Yeah, I don't have great sidekick synergy, so what if we reroll here? Whenever sidekick is applied to this monster, generates 1 random ether. Oh, there's my synergies. On attack. Oh, I have leader of minions. Return. Look at the psychic generator. That's at least 1 random ether every turn, and probably more. Alright, a Garden Protector. 2 souls to cleanse Emir's corruption. Thank you. And an Aether Spring to bring us home. Evasion and crits. For the start of your turn, shields all of your monsters. That's what we'll take. Re-shielding. Not that Emir needs it. Double Robin. And a Medusa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 I played this game. Oh, nothing to do with the Medusa. If I attacked the Medusa with the poison attack, she would have, oh, that's unfortunate. Wow, I already killed him. She would have cleansed herself and then spit on me. And not in the good way, you know? So funny. Cool. Here's a Kami. Here's Psychic. I wonder if I can apply a Sidekick to myself. Kaboom! I was like, why is this thing not getting staggered? Do I kill the Jinn or do I shield Kolka? Kolka's already shielded. She'll be fine. Probably. I didn't even kill the Jinn. She was not fine. I mean, she lived. So that's something. Okay. Can I do this myself? Oh, I can. Cool. Perfection. Less perfection. She cleansed herself and spat on me. Exactly like I said she would. And then she died. Because she spat on Amir and Amir killed her. Nice. Welcome to level 8, Amir. What are you doing? Retaliate. Shield cell for 4. If this trait triggers 3 times, cleanse corruption. There's incubate. No. I'll retaliate again. Tell me I won't. Shane. I am actually very interested in Shane. Is it better than this belt? It might be. The belt is very strong, but Najka's not doing a whole lot of interrupting, unfortunately. The final boss is... Oh, fuck. How am I going to break his hands? Brain. It's fine. We'll just skip the belt. How am I going to break his hands? Najka. So we could use this to bring Amir up to the other two. Or we could actually try and hit a particular skill. Like, I'm not really using Petal Shield. Or Foul Shield, honestly. Maybe I can force a shield type out of Najka that's like an AoE shield that can then be spat out by Umir. Maybe. I think that's our best bet. Maybe. I'm beginning to think that the, there's an... Ooh. Slight misclick. Also, I don't think I have the shiny scorpion. Please tell me I can break you. Double Naga, of course. It's water. Great. Okay. Generate a bunch of random ether. I think we are going to have to just Winter Guard here. I wanted to do the Volcanic Retaliate, but this will do. And then you're just going to have to start bonking people. Okay. Rude. Good stagger, though. Unfortunately, the only way I'm going to stagger this thing in the middle is with crits and or Kami. And this. Cool. Could have generated random ether by putting that on myself, but totally fine. We'll capture this next turn. Sure. I was quite surprised that the other Naga is not doing anything. It's just buffing itself. I'm kind of in shock that this run is still going. I'm not going to lie to you, team. Like, somehow I have stabilized this. And we got Circuit shifted Poison Weakness Force. Okay. A little different than our current, or, you know, the baseline one. On this monster. Okay, so I made the right choice there. Kaboom! I missed him! That's like 68 damage. That's gonna go far on the final boss. I have high expectations. Probably higher than I should, to be honest, but I have high expectations. Get okay? What am I going to do for the thumbnail for this one? I really enjoy playing Aethermancer, but the thumbnail is always really tricky to come up with, I think. Some games are just like that. I'm going to miss again, aren't I? Son of a biscuit. Got the stagger, though. I should have known. Alright. Show me the shield. You know, now that I think about it, shield self for 2x2. Applies an additional shield equal to the remaining ether. Deals damage to target enemy. Wait, what? Applies an additional shield equal to the remaining ether. I quite like... I'm curious about this snowy embrace thing. Shields all allies for 2x4. Heals all allies with the debuff for 2x4. The final boss is just like loads of debuffs. Am I really going to use the Scorpioness to heal? Because I don't have a healer. This wasn't really what I was hoping for, I don't think. We could Diamond Charm to try and just pump the shields on what's-his-face. You know what? Let's do it. Maybe the health was the correct play there, but... Oh, great, thank you. Final boss. Or, well, you know, hands. Wait, that was it? Oh. Alright. Well, I suppose the good news is this is going to work into the next two bosses. I was getting +1 shielding. Start of combat applies through poison. Start of combat generates 2 wild ether. I think +1 shielding is actually going to be really good. Because everyone applies shielding. The Witch for a YOLO. The Knight for an item, or the Merchant? Probably the Merchant. Because I'm rich. I've got fat stacks and super packs. Although admittedly, this is not very helpful. Welcome to level 9, Coca. You know, this would be pretty good. I am using all of my abilities, though. Wow, that's quite weird. Alright, take the health. Alright, team. It's time for Hecatoncheries, and he ain't shiny. Because why would he be? I don't think I have ever seen shiny Hecatoncheries. Alright, so, welcome to this boss. If you've never seen this boss before, thanks for watching this far, I guess. This has been a wild run. It's completely anti-me. Like, my playstyle is completely opposite of what I've been doing here. I'm all about the Unga Bunga, and this is not an Unga Bunga. Much to my disappointment. But, it's been fun. So there's that. And I'm all about the fun. So I suppose at the end of the day, nothing really changed. Hello, Kami. Not gonna lie, I thought I took that thing where I could deal damage based on my shields. That's okay. Because we're gonna get to retaliate into a lot of sidekicking here. It's gonna be great. Oh, also, I should probably definitely be using my artifacts. This is where this boss gets a little tricky. So we'll heal here, I guess. Make sure we stay up to tip-top shape. Because now that the boss has his age, he's going to start doing that weakening every turn. Which is going to suck. Yeah, sure. We'll just volcanic guard it up. Go apply a little bonus shield to ourselves. Just in case. And keep the poison rolling. Keep the good times a-flowing. Thanks for the ether. Water and earth. It's be a little tricky to heal up. If I want to be using my hourglass as well. Ooh. Hold on. Well, we may be able to get away with this. Because we can free action this. And you can do this. I believe in the hourglass. I could refresh the action here. If I think Coco's going to take some damage. Well, she's going up to 23 shields. That's quite a lot. Holy shiitake mushrooms. I was worried about this. That wasn't too bad. Okay, that was pretty bad. Okay, we're going to break him this turn. Just fantastic. So we'll keep using the hourglass. I'm using this to reduce the corruption overall, so that I can cleanse it fully. Guess we can start with this. Sure. I am weakened, but I'm also forced, so I'm not sure how that works together. And this is free. We're going to have to use our shields offensively here. With Ymir. Lightning shield! 88's not bad. And he summons a friend. We get to keep half of our total shields. We do get punched, right? After this turn. So I think we have to kill here. Which I think is fine. Oh yeah. Easy as pie. Boom. Wow, we made it. I probably should have used the Hourglass there to heal up. I need to use the artifact every single turn. Level capped him here. The goats. And exactly level 9. It's super sus going into this with no healing, but I think if we just full shield every turn, it'll be close enough. Talisman? Nope. It's a real tilter that he wasn't shiny, but that's okay. It's been a tilter, know what I'm saying? I didn't have to Hourglass. We had enough. Going into the final boss, 0 corruption. Perfect. I think the drum's better. I mean, that is pretty good. I think this is better. The Ocarina would give us healing, but I think I'm going to try and go without it. Which could be silly. Okay. But my friends, we have made it to Chernobog one last time on this patch. Unto the void we descend. I can still feel Chernobog. I must reach them again. Brace yourselves. Quite literally this time. Because we're doing a, a shield build. This is meant to be a force build. Honestly, I am not as impressed with the force talents as I am the critical talents. I do kind of regret not taking reinforce. Farewell, Sidiox. With your death, our world shall share our fate, as is their will. I'm assuming it's the monster deity's will. Okay, so the final fight is going to be a little bit of a pickle. In the last run, I just ignored it. Like the problematic parts of it. But in this particular one, we're going to have a hard time breaking the hands, I think. Cool. Okay, coming out. We'll generate some yellow ether. And you can punch. We're going to try not to generate any corruption here, if we can. I do like that... I do like it when the hands are kind of asynchronous. Oh, that works out for me, actually. Do I use it? I have a whole bunch of them. Okay, sure. Let's just get our build running. So basically, the hands will spawn... or respawn at different turns because we've broken them separately. Yellow Aether, go. How many psychic stacks do you think is too many? That did 0 damage because he has no... He has no age. Alright. Phase 2. So if we had corruption at this stage, when he spawned these thingies, they would have had a whole bunch more health and stats and terrifying shit. But because I'm, actually playing the video game for once, things are pretty swell. I'm just going to delete them all. I hope we're okay with that. delete. Nice. We could re-engage here. But what I do? Do I have the mana to, I think I do. Yeah. Hit me! Shoot me! Give me a hug! Nice. I changed all of that. Okay, the hand's back. One of them, anyway. It's on Najka. Unfortunately, it's water, so... The only thing we can do about that is Kami. Do we say fuck it and just play the game anyway? Or do we just swing? We'll just swing, it's fine. Oh. Here you go. They did buff minions, right, technically? Because now you don't lose essence when you get hit. And you have a minion out. You only lose essence when it's used, I think. Now. Shift elements. Let me heal. Nice. I think we'll heal up Amir here. Well, maybe we won't. Hold on. Let me think about this. Am I just saying fuck it? I kind of think that's what we're doing. Okay. That's what's happening here. We'll put this on for shielding. And healing purposes. Cool. That worked out. We're going to slam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Boop. We'll start with this to free myself. And then what? And we reset you. And we'll free action to top off Amir. And then Amir is going to explode. Kaboom. Great. Good talk, everyone. And then you're going to hit the boss. Nice. I'm glad we had this discussion. I'm going to take a big hit here, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. Round 7. Okay. I think we're healing here. We could purge. This actually breaks him. What? Okay. Sure. Why not? There you go, bud. What's a volcanic retaliation? Bonk. I could have done a free action there, but I think it's better to save the ether. We're getting a little low. He popped some of our corruption. Terror, excuse me. And his dodge. Fantastic. I think I am beyond caring about his corruption now. Like, he's going to start touching me again, but I think we just let it go. It's on Polka. Oh. I think we just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. I'm one with the wind and ba 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 ba. Suppose we can pop this just in case we decide not to. Let me go here. I'll play ball. I'll pretend I'm playing the video game. Big hits on Amir, but he survived it. He retaliated. Okay. Big friends. But I think we just AoE and win. I think that's where we're at here. So I'm gonna need some big ol' bahonk-a-honk, you know what I'm saying? A fat shield. The fattest of shields. Ladies and gentlemen, break beneath the endless tide. Oh, I didn't deserve to win this. Wow. I'm in disbelief, honestly. I am shocked. We made it all the way, just literally face tanking from start to finish. Incredible. What do you want?
I made necklace from teeth.
Wow, looks really well done.
I will make so many more. I need more teeth.
Yeah. This is the only thing I haven't finished yet because it's expensive. Are there 2 4s? 2 2s and a 4? 2 and a 6? Okay. So near the church, we'll plant a fern tree and we'll plant a fern. What is the difference? I don't know. I don't even know where the church is. Oh, there's a little hamster. The hamster wheel. But, my friends, I think that was it for now. I really didn't have any other plans. Like, we've seen pretty much everything now, I think. We have a pretty good idea of how the game works. We did get some new friends, so I mean, I don't know, maybe that's worth pursuing, but I think we're good. Look at Demir, the goat. This carried me. I ran through this quite recklessly. We had 2 Earth Winds, and then we had Koka as our only water, but she didn't get an attack. That was very bold. I think this is like the best unit in the game. The Shiny Shaggoth. I think he's even better than the regular one. I don't know how I feel about the Scorpioness. I think she has a lot of potential, but she felt like a support character, honestly. Every enemy with weakness attacks triggers poison on the enemy and applies force. That sounds fun. It sounds more aggressive anyway. Huh. Well, it all worked out in the end. So for now, I think Aethermancer is going to take a break. Its next major content patch is scheduled for Q1 2026, whatever that means. And as mentioned, there will be a new character. So I'm assuming it'll be a new Aethermancer. It won't be replacing Syriux. And there'll be more monsters for us to hunt down and gather. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this Force turned into a Thorns build. I do love my Thorns build. Thank you to patrons and the Show Member Sports channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you'd like to stay up to date with anything happening on the channel, feel free to join the description down below. And I will see you in the Q1 update.